Welcome, guys. This is Zephyr here. This is the first ever discussion we've ever done. This is the new one. Right, this is called I Am a Celebrity. Now, I watched I Am a Celebrity for a long time. I watched it as a kid, like literally nearly as a kid. The reason why is because I just watch it and it's fun, it's entertaining, but there is possible things. Just give me a second. But there is a pattern, you see, and I've always seen that through the years. Right, so let's get this out of the way. I'm not going to do 2018 and 2020's one, right? But I am going to discuss a little bit about it. But let me just show you what happened after 2000, the first, when it first got popular, the patterns. Let's get started. The opening. Now everyone knows what the openings are. They're trying to get into the jungle any way they can. I am literally trying to find out if there's any, if there's a pattern with the opening. But usually they are unpredictable. They are literally unpredictable on the openings that they would have. You get introduced to all the celebrities, then they don't know what to do. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what's going to appear. Are they going to walk to it? There's like a few options that they had. They had helicopters, walking into the jungle, also all that stuff. And what else? That's it, I suppose. But really, I want to pass judgment on the celebrities itself. And the day, they do the jokes and all that stuff. I don't care. The celebrities, usually they are hijacked rejects of famous TV shows or movies, whatever, or famous in the media, around the media. They're not famous. Literally, they're doing it for the money, or they're using the TV show as fame, kind of bit. It's kind of like, I'm a celebrity, I need money to get out of here. That's not like it. But I usually like I'm a celebrity. It makes celebrities realize and go back to reality. They're so used to 5-star hotels, and now they're just literally battered down to the ground to the wild. It makes you feel a bit anxious. Like, you're so used to do your regular thing. But what if you were at the jungle or the Welsh castle? Now it is. No, I'm going to discover something. Something I have a pattern about. One pattern as well. One, there's going to be always one single eating or drinking trial. Have you ever noticed that? That ever since that food eating trial has first uploaded, it went popular. That's because everyone liked that. Everyone liked seeing celebrities eating. And now they do it for the whole thing. They do it for the future things. I've always seen that in the years past down. There's always had to be one trial that has to be for eating. Sometimes there may be Dingle Dollar challenges, that's my favourite. I like the Dingle Dollar challenges, Chaos Keat, all that stuff. But I want to discuss about the celebrities themselves. And how there's a pattern. You see, if there's a person or a person who is afraid or whoever is literally weak, like Jordan, let's say for example we commonly put on Jordan from 2020, or we go further back into the Blondie girl. I don't know her name, I forgot. But them two were literally scared. Even Anne Hegarty, just let's say Anne Hegarty as well from 2018. She's a good girl. Now that's be nice. But she keeps getting voted in all the time. And the blondie girl keeps getting voted in, but she doesn't want to do it. She always keeps looking into the trial and saying, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I don't know any celebrity that went in and never actually done the trial and just said, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I've never heard any celebrity do that, because they have signed up for this, they want to do it, they'll never say, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, because they're disrespecting the team and they're not doing themselves a favour. Jordan keeps getting voted in as well. You see, that's because they all didn't do the trial. That's because they are afraid and they were scared and they were autistic or doing this and all that stuff because they're afraid. And people vote them in because they're afraid and all that stuff because they get a good laugh. Well, like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? You're just gonna make the whole camp not get food. Like, yeah, I understand you could get a laugh, but these are people. These are celebrities. You gotta just be nice a little bit and let someone else do it. Also, have you ever noticed that some people don't actually do trials? Weird. Some people don't actually do trials. Some of the people actually are sitting there with their feet up, relaxed, doing nothing. Did no trials whatsoever. Did no trials by themselves whatsoever. And that's because they have a plan. So whoever is more afraid, they put in the trials more so they could get a good laugh. But whoever is not given a good laugh and whoever's given little dialogues whatsoever, or little jokes, or little teases, or little things about their lives, about their everything, they will be kicked out first. Like Holly, for example. You know, Holly MBE, the one with the one arm. She's probably going to get voted out first, to be honest. To be honest, I think that, because she isn't doing any trials, she isn't talking, all she does in the thing is just stay there, chat, and then stay there and do the job, do the role, eat the food. That's it. That's all she does. And whenever all the celebrities do it, when all the celebrities have to do the trial, she is useful. She's pretty useful. But that's their plan. So whoever's not doing it is going to get kicked out. But whoever is doing more trials, they'll kick out a few days later. Like, I thought that Jordan, since people vote him for 4 trials, that he's going to keep going and going and going until near the end, where the votes kick in, for kicking people out. I thought Holly would be next first, and then Jordan will be, in the middle, because they keep phoning him in for like trials, and he's a scaredy cat. But now I feel like he's probably gonna win it now, because he literally faced his fears and he done so magnificently by himself, which is 12 stars. Nice, good on him. But that's still not pretty good for Holly. Holly hasn't done anything. That's her problem. She's only done 2 trials. Cast a Coin Challenge and the first one, which is all the trials, when they all have to do it. That counts as only 1 point. Beverly has 3. She She was in the Castle Coin, she was in the all trials, and she was also in the Ian trial. That's 3 automatically. You see, I count all the trials as 1 and the Castle Coins as 1 because they don't count as trials, but I just count them in. Also, isn't it weird that every single person who wins I'm a Celebrity is some person that we don't know? Well, except for 2018. Through the years, everyone has seen that it's someone that we don't know that wins. Isn't that weird? It's just like this woman here from Gogglebox, who couldn't do anything, won. Like, what's that? Like, literally, Gogglebox is just basically people reacting to stuff. That's just basically Gogglebox in a nutshell. But this is Amsterdam in a nutshell. 10 celebrities go in, and then they do the trials. Then 2 more people join in. Yeah, that's coming. That's a reoccurring theme now. That there's 2 people coming in. There's going to be some conflict in there, or some romance, or something that will set them off, that will set fire, or set someone. Even in 2020, they Shane was arguing about this and arguing about that. That's one argument. That's literally a conflict because he's going against opinions. He's trying to go against conflict, but I'm not really. I'm with him on this. Literally, they're all in there, and we're voting for the leader, and the leader can't do anything, and the deputy leader can't do anything, and they want to be stuck in. They want to be together, but it's so confusing, the roles. Like, who's doing the boil water, who's doing this, who's doing that, and that'll cause some conflict. AJ, I just hate him. I think he should kicked out first. Well, Holly, MBE, is probably going to get kicked out first because she hasn't said anything. He made one joke in the whole entire thing, and that's it. Yeah, better pay ITV €10 extra to talk, Holly. What's your problem, Holly? You can talk. You can literally talk. Literally, all the celebrities are interested in Bo and Holly because they're 2, Olympic gold medals. They've won medals in the years, and they want to know why. They're so interesting. But Holly hasn't said anything. Holly just said, "Oh, I just won." That's it. That's all she said. "Oh, I just won." Wonder what tea time it is. She hasn't said anything literally. But back to basics. Then when the kicking trials come along, when people vote in to kick people out, or who's not going to survive the jungle, metaphorically, it's the person who doesn't say anything or does the least out of people. They just take them out because they don't care. They don't give them a second chance. They don't give them a trial. Like, literally, Holly, can you just get one single trial? Can you literally get one single trial? Or Victoria, can you get one single trial as well? But no, these people keep picking the others. The other ones. The other, like Shane and all that stuff. Vernon hasn't done a trial. He always has done 3. Same as Beverly. She also only done 3. She's only done 3, which is all the trials, eating, and then that's it. cast a coin. Like, that's bull, to be honest. But I feel like Jordan's gonna probably win, because depending on the future, people from Toughmore and all that stuff are voting with him, like, are with him to the end, that they want him to come back happy and glad, so that's why they're probably going to vote for him to be king of the jungle. Well, that's a prediction, just a prediction of what could happen, or what will happen. I never said this was true, this whole series was true. I'm just saying what I think will happen. Think of it as the Twilight Zone. What will or might happen, the fear of the inevitable, the fear of the unknown. You're stepping on the walls of your imagination. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight. There's no discussion here. The only discussion here is me. That's it, everyone. That's my discussion. Please enjoy these discussions. I love doing these, I want to do them. Anything else that I can say? Oh yeah, you know what's bullshit? The animals aren't scary, really. You think that the animals are wild, like that will bite them or something like that, or like that they will, injure them. No, they don't do anything. Yeah, one cockroach went off someone's nose, but that's it. That's all that happened. No one got bit, no one got stung, no one got anything. Well, except for after trials, like in between things. Like they find snakes and all that stuff, but then someone comes along and then, gets rid of them. It's just that they're not wild pets. They are home pets that they won't harm anything. They won't even harm a fly. That's another thing. That it's just that these animals aren't supposed to hurt you, you see. They're always supposed to scare you, to be honest. And I think everyone knows that by now. That they're not scared. That it's not real, but it's not scary. You know what I mean? Also, here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand. I'm a celebrity. Has been literally. Do you remember the I'm a Celebrity guy that killed Rat? Wasn't it Rat? I think. The rat eating incident, that they are going to eat a rat. Like they killed a rat. I think, you see, after that, they have been fined. And you think that since they eat, mice they may eat testicles and all stuff, or meat, some kind of meat, that it's killing a rat that gets them, fined or copyrighted. Weird. What else should I say? It's just a never-ending pattern. It's just someone that we don't know we don't know that wins accidentally, or people that just like that person. And I say it's just recurrent pattern, to be honest. That they're going to be eating trials, there's going to be this and that. But to my surprise, But to my surprise, I don't think anyone has literally done really well in that situation. That no one has actually said anything about how the voting is literally rigged, basically. To be honest, literally, the people who don't get who don't do the trials, or no, the people who aren't doing the trials, or who is not talking the most, or not doing the most, and not doing whatever for the team, is getting voted out first. Like, you should at least give them a trial. Like, at least give them one single trial. Like, I like it as, as a leader, you have to pick who has to do the trial that hasn't done a trial, you see. It makes them do something. And it gets people to understand that no one, that they can do this. They can do this. So, let's say Jordan, or no, who's going to be the new camp leader? I think it's going to be Vernon, to be honest. He looks good. He's pretty good. I say he'd be good as leader. But whoever's leader, I say that they should get a trial pamphlet that they say, oh, you haven't done a lot of trials, so you two have to do the trials. You know what I mean? It gets people to just do something, gets them to do something, and it gets them to do it really fast. Because it's simple. It's simple. Just two or one person goes that hasn't done a trial, doing a trial. Because it makes them less useless and more useful to the team. Because all they're doing is just... Wonder what Supper's gonna be like. How many stars do you think she's gonna get? Who cares? I'm just gonna relax. I don't care if I get voted out first. I'm just gonna be sitting here pretty. No one's going to vote me in. This is the easiest money ever. Literally. Like, what? Why? Like, why? I think Holly's moments when after, if she does get kicked out, it's going to be like, wow, this is amazing. That's it. That's all she's going to be like. She didn't do anything. All she did was all the trials that, people, that all the celebrities had to do, which doesn't count as a trial. But she hasn't done anything. So that's literally a waste of a celebrity. Like, why? But in all honesty, it's very good to watch Celebrity. To watch celebrities go into the wild and be connected to reality, brought down to mere nothingness, brings me satisfaction, to be honest. It brings me satisfaction. But I'm always on equal sides, so yeah, I understand that it's pretty overrated, that the show's pretty overrated and it's pretty overused. Like, oh, have you seen I'm a Celebrity? Yeah, I do agree with you there that it's been overrated, but it's been overused. But really, you don't. That's because celebrities always live the high life, and I'm a Celebrity brings them back down to what really matters in life, which is family and all that stuff. And I like that. I like that. I like that reality show. I like those reality shows that people actually the celebrities actually have to be down, like, to mere nothingness. Like, they're just basically trying to survive. pretty good. It's 25 minutes. Jesus Christ, this has been a long discussion. Let's see, what else should I have to say? Nothing else except for all the people who are just bad. Like all the celebrities that were iconic, like Lady C, or that blondie woman. No, not the blondie woman. I mean the blondie woman, the one that doesn't want to do anything with her life and just is like, "Ah, Miss Lady, get me out here." Even before she entered Chopper, even the blondie woman before her entered Chopper, and she didn't say, "Ah, Miss Lady, get me out here." I'm sure she knew that she would be able to do that. All right, just give me a second. I'm just looking. Right. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is pretty good. I kind of like this. But I think the problem would be that I think someone should try to understand the method of why it's so popular. But I don't know. It's just a discussion. Just my first discussion. You know what I mean? Win some, lose some. Alright. See ya. Bye.